Hello my loves and welcome to another slime video. I just picked up another one of OG Slime's newer collections. These ones are 3 slimes from the Farmer's Market collection. Also, excuse the stormy sounds in the back. There's a big storm happening outside right now and my window is open, so you'll get some ambiance. But these are fresh pressed beet juice, Carton of Eggs, and Veggie Basket. And all 3 of these are clear slimes with different mix-ins, 2 with little charms and little eggs on the Carton of Eggs one, and then the beet juice one has some sand that gets mixed in, a little sandy slime, so all of them should make very nice noises. I haven't played with these yet. I'm very excited to dig in. I think we'll have a lot of fun. This video is obviously going to include slime sounds, some soft-spoken kind of speech like this, possibly some windy background noise from the weather. So if any of that sounds like your cup of tea, I hope you will keep watching. But let's swap over to a close-up view of the slime. Alright, we are back. I have taken my rings off so that hopefully my fingers get less stuck in the slime. They still will. Because I have very warm hands and they always heat up the slime and I get a little bit stuck in there. But hopefully this will help to stop me from getting too goopy. So let's pull out the first slime. We are going to be starting with Carton of Eggs from OG Farms, established 2016. Has all the cute little eggs, cracking egg, carton of eggs, little sunny side up egg on there, and right up top you can see all the little eggs floating up through the slime, except these 2 that sank. I'm not sure why. But this one is an unscented phloem slime, so it is a clear gel base with these foam eggs in it. You can see all of them rising up to the top. Now I think it came with the white ones all in there, and I might have mixed in these brown and speckled eggs. And it also came with an extra little add-in, this little mini basket of eggs. Isn't this the cutest little thing? Got a little gingham picnic blanket and all of these itty bitty little eggs. There's a couple more. I had to reset because I lost one and it clacked very loudly on the desk. So I'm going to be careful. I like the little clacky sounds they make. These itty bitty little eggs. But while I like the eggs, we are not here for these eggs. Made another mad dash for it. Anyway, we are not here for these eggs. No, we are here for these eggs. So let us open up the slime. Try to get rid of any wispies. Now this one is very fun to sink your fingers into. This one, I confess, I opened up early so that I could play with it. I was very excited about this one. I love eggs. I love eggs, and I've been wanting one of OG Slime's egg slimes forever. So
do this on a hot day because my fingers are already sticking to the slime. But it's a hot summer, so there's only so much I can do. But let's take these out of here. Ooh. Already fun sounds even before it gets out of the container. Here we go. You can see how crystal clear the slime is at the base. It really does kind of look like I'm playing with egg whites. Now this one, they say is unscented, and perhaps they didn't add much to it, but it does have a pleasant, lightly sweet scent. And the texture is really fascinating. You can see it's starting to get glossy and foamy as we work air into it, but when you squish it, you can feel all of those little egg beads in there, but when you squeeze it, they just squish right out. It's like you can't hold any of them, they just squeeze right through your fingers and disappear. Now, one egg is trying to make a dash for it. Now, because this one has a super clear and very pretty gel base, it is listed as one of their advanced slimes. And oh, there's the speckled one. I personally can't usually play with the advanced slimes for too long because, like I said, I have very warm hands, so these tend to stick to me like crazy. Which isn't that bad while I'm playing, but cleanup is an event. So we'll give this one another minute, but then we'll switch to our next one. How the texture makes it sound almost like little suction cups because they all move at a different time. Slightly frayed one hand. is a mess. I'm going to get this off my hands. And then we'll reset for another slime. All right, we have gotten most of the slime off. Definitely not all, but most. So it is time to go to our next slime. And this one I've been so excited for. Don't look at the slime in between my fingers. Go away. The slime, not you. You stay right here. Oh God, I'm finding more slime on my desk. It's fine. Let's go to the next slime. Okay, so our next slime is fresh pressed beet juice. Now this one is a clear gel with a sand mix-in. Its own little container. So we have the clear gel here, the sand mix-in here, and I have smelled this one. Haven't opened this one yet, and I'm very excited to mix them together. Now, as the name suggests, this slime has the scent of fresh beet juice with hints of ginger, which is delightful. I mean, I suppose if you like beets, it's delightful. If you don't like beets, this probably isn't the slime for you. But I do love beets. You can see how deep and rich this purpley red color is. Let's open it up. Oh, this one is so pretty. And smelling, oh, there we go. Very much like fresh beets. It is such a unique smell, but they captured this perfectly. Just perfectly. I'm just gonna open, actually, let me do this here. I'm just gonna open this one too so we have it ready to go, the sand one. This one's surprising because it looks so clear and glossy up top, but you can see the texture left on the lid. I'm going to set this one aside until we're ready to mix it in and focus on this one. Get this little fleck of sand out of here. There we go. Let us dig in. This one, oh, feels so smooth and glossy. When it first popped out of the container, it still had that conical shape. It made me think that canned cranberry sauce that you'll see at Thanksgiving, where you take it out of the can and it holds its shape exactly. This is probably more fun to squish though. I don't know, I can't say for sure. I've never tried squishing cranberry sauce. Maybe we'll have to do that in November. Alright, so this is a really nice gel slime. This one, so far, the texture is a little more workable than the egg slime, but I haven't warmed it up yet. Now, before I add too much air to this one, the color's already starting to change a little bit, so before I add too much air to this one, I want to get out the layers because we're about to mix them together anyway. But now I want to dive into this sand slime. And this one has the same scent, that beet scent. Oh, I already got a fingerprint in it. But this is so beautifully mirror shiny. I'm almost reluctant to touch it, but I think it's going to make some really good sounds. Oh yeah. That sand at the bottom is so dense. Let's see if we can scoop this out of here. There we go. Oh, the density on this is amazing. Wow. Trying to get the slime recombined into the sand since they have separated a little bit. This one is so thick, but it feels amazing. You can see the way it stretches out. It gets all stringy, but it really has the visual appearance of velvet. It is such a pleasure to work with, and I love the sounds of this one. I want to make sure you hear the really good squeeze of this one for me. This one on its own for ages, but I do want to see what they're like mixed together. And our beet juice is trying to escape the container. I want to top one with the other. Now we've created like a foamy, freshly juiced beet. You know, the way it gets all foamy at the top. Alright, let's get these mixed together. The way these mix feels divine. Getting these ribbons of the sandy texture into the gel. And this makes the plain gel much easier to work with. Having that bit of texture in there is very nice. Let's get the extra bits left behind. There we go. Oh, I like this one. Now, while this is definitely less less dense than the sand slime was on its own. It still has a bit of that velvetyness as it stretches and moves that the sand gives it. This one you can start to see the colors changing. It's getting more pastel as air gets into the slime. But having the mix in, I really like, because I find it so much less sticky than just the plain clear gel slime. This one I can get off myself, which is a treat after our last slime. It's still getting warm, so let me try to separate myself for a minute so we can try doing some pressing and spreading. Seeing how glossy it gets. It's starting to look almost metallic, which is so interesting. The way the foamier, lighter slime looks with those flecks of dark sand really creates a beautiful metallic effect. So glossy and shiny. This one is starting to get a little warm and overworked, so before I get too terribly lost in the sauce or literally stuck in the slime, I'm going to put this slime away and we will move to our last slime of the video. For our final slime of the day, we are going to be looking at Veggie Basket. Now this one I have been so excited for, waiting to crack this one open. This is another clear slime, which means it's probably going to stick terribly to me, but that's okay. It's a clear slime with a fresh picked veggie scent, which sounds bizarre, but they promise is very pleasant. And it's full of little veggie-themed block beads. You can see all the beads on top. chunkies of vegetable leaves and tomato slices. Looks like a little lettuce. Some cucumber. Oh, mushroom. Maybe I think this is an avocado. A little avocado. A carrot. Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, these look like little strawberries. A different kind of mushroom. Maybe this is a melon. I'm not sure. But all of those cute little things. Sorry, I'm like focusing and taking it away from the camera because I'm trying to see vegetables. But that's mixed in with all the block beads. And this one also comes with a tiny little basket with extra little veggie charms. We have a tiny little chili pepper. Just a little guy. A little chili pepper. We have a baby pumpkin. They all look kind of surprised. Itty bitty pumpkin. A little radish. A little pink fur radish, but a very cute little radish. A little yellow bell pepper, or a capsicum if you prefer. So cute. Yellow is also my favorite type of bell pepper, so good taste. And then this one, I think, is this little, maybe a little horseradish. I'm not sure. Could be a turnip. Or just a white carrot. Got possibilities for this one, but he's very cute and chunky. So we have all these little extra mix-ins. I'll set those to the side for now. Still trying to get bits of the beet juice one off my desk. And let's dive into the slime. There's already a tiny mushroom stuck on the lid. The scent is really lovely. I wasn't fully sure what to expect, but it smells really fresh and green and vibrant in a way that's really pleasant. I'm excited to dive into this. Let's see. I can give it a little poke without my fingers getting stuck. Oh. The texture of this one is very nice to start. I think these block beads are going to make some great clicky sounds. I'm having so much fun with this one in the container that I almost don't want to take it out. But I think it's time. Look at all those little leaves at the bottom. How cute. You can see all the little vegetables and the block beads. And it's this really vibrant neon green slime that I love. Ooh, and I'm seeing more veggies. Looks like there's slice of onion. There you go, you can see a little bit. Like I want to get a good look at the veggies before it gets too mixed up. Yeah, that looks like a little melon. These little leaves could be spinach or basil. That looks like a head of lettuce or cabbage cut halfway through. Oh, there is a perfect little tomato slice. So cute. Oh, this is so much fun. Oh, look at this little carrot. Oh, perfect little carrot slice. I am enchanted by these little vegetables. Oh, and there's the avocado again. This is so much fun to watch it move. So much fun. What is that one? What on earth? This one? Maybe some kind of melon? Hold on. I'm trying to clean it off so I can see. That's a little wild and technicolor. I'm not sure what that's supposed to be. If you have a guess for what you think this little guy is, let me know. It's got some blue and orange around the edges. Some orange seeds maybe in the middle. I'm not sure. But this is a visual delight. And the texture is fascinating. Now, the block beads do get a little sharp, so I guess if you mashed really hard with your hands, it might feel a little rough, but I kind of like the textural contrast. Like, have you ever seen those spiky mats you're supposed to lay on that are supposed to help your back and stuff? And they're covered in little tiny spikes that look like they would hurt, but they don't when you touch them. This feels like a much simpler, gentler version of that. Oh, it is starting to get so shiny. Now, before it becomes too opaque it's already hard to see all the way through, but before it becomes too foamy, there we go. I want to grab our little veggies. Let's add in our friends. We've got our turnip, perhaps. I still think it looks like a horseradish to me, but I feel like that's a little out of left field, but I don't know. green is starting to look so vibrant. So vibrant as it gets airier. I'm really impressed that so far this one hasn't had any fallout. All of our little charms and block beads and itty bitty veggie slices have been staying in beautifully. Pleasantly surprised because some scents, I think, especially the scents that I consider more unique and unexpected, kind of novelty scents, can wear on me as time goes on. Like, I once smelled a perfume that's supposed to smell like a slice of pizza. It was kind of fun at first, the first time you sniff it, but when you had to keep sniffing it for a few minutes, it started to get really overpowering in an unpleasant way. But this scent, the fresh veggie scent, has remained so pleasant and refreshing. That has been a real surprise. A very pleasant one at that. And my hands haven't totally stuck in it yet either. Now, as much as I want to keep playing with this one forever, because I really am enjoying this texture a lot, I think it would be better for me to have a little self-restraint and stop playing with it before I get too warm and sticky, while I can still escape from the slime. So, we are going to wrap up here. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed the slime sounds. I very much enjoyed having an excuse to play with all of my new slimes. Now at this point, I have made videos with the two collections of slimes that I have, but I also do have some other assorted slimes from OG Slimes, because typically when I place an order, I will also get a couple of their mystery slimes, which are assorted slimes that are a one-off mystery item or from a previous collection. So, what that means is that I have a few more slimes that we haven't seen on video yet that don't quite go in together in a collection in the way that makes sense. Like, it's not like farmer's market themed like this one, but they are still all unique slimes and some fun different textures that I haven't gotten to play with in these videos yet. So, if you do like these slime videos, and you would like more, and to see some of the other slimes I have, please do let me know down in the comments so that I can make more of them for you. I think they're very fun for me to work on. And as an added bonus, they give me newfound sense of relaxation.